Going live. I think we're live, but I don't know. Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And we're late today. I apologize. And we're also going to have to get off early because we have a previous engagement, which we cannot break. So the first card that I pulled today was expression. And I'm not quite sure what expression is all about. I think it has to do with how you greet the world. How do you feel about the world? Shows. So when you talk, when you walk, whatever you do, how you feel about the world is expressed in your body language, in your face, in your words. So let's find out what it is. And hi, Camille. Hi, Spirit. Hi, Yasmin. Okay, so the first card that I pulled is Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, it looks kind of innocuous, but is a world-shaking card. Why? Because you're looking back over your life, not horrible life, but you need to change. It's a card that tells you need to choose to change. You need to move forward. So this is a week, base card. This is a week of you moving forward. What covers it? The Five of Swords. And for years I've read the Five of Swords because I chose to. As you've gained the tools, you know how to deal with it. And you've learned how to deal with the ups, the downs, the storms of life. And it looks like, if you pay attention, it looks like that it's heading towards land, dry land, solid land. So things are shifting and changing in a very positive way for us. And what's behind us? The King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is a kind of energy. And this solid energy, but it's a meat and potatoes kind of energy. Like follow the crowd, do what everybody else does. It's behind us. It's no longer in our future. And what's coming up in our future is a very good card, actually, the Two of Cups. And we're in this right now. It's a balance, the yin, the yang, the plus, the negative, the male, the female energy is coming into balance. And when we look out at what's happening with woke and his and this and they and things like that, it doesn't look like we're coming into balance. But truthfully, the vast majority of people are very self-assured, comfortable with who they are. And even the people who are not ambiguous about what they feel are coming into grips with who they are. And it's all right to be ambiguous, unsure. It's just that you accept it that matters. And so things are coming into balance. There's an acceptance. And if this card is right, and I hope it is, we get a little bit of a break this week. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a woman who's worked very hard, and she's getting a break. It's just a way station. It's not a forever, but it's a break. Things should ease off this week just a touch. Maybe it's only for 2 or 3 days that it eases off. And you get to enjoy all the hard labor you have put in. And the hard labor it could be spiritual development. It could be monetary engagement, but you get to enjoy what you've had for this last little week. And I'm going to read this on top of it. It's the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is generally a relationship card. So this is relationship with yourself. The Knight of Cups is support, balance, growth, continued growth, but gentle, soft growth, and strength. The horse is a symbol of strength. But the Knight of Cups, is holding the Holy Grail. So for a little while, we truly understand what we want, where we're going. For a little while, it will change, it will shift. Because the next card is, and that would be probably by Wednesday, Two of Swords. And that is knowing where you're going there confidently, overcoming your fears, being very courageous, keeping yourself in balance, but not knowing how you're going to get there, but you're still going to do it. So that's a good card. But the fact that you have to be courageous to do it would suggest it's not easy. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which I'm going to read on top of that card, is because the Nine of Wands is protecting your energy from others. So will be people suggesting things that are not working well, or you're wrong, or this and that. So you have to stand in your power. And how do you do that? It's a learned thing, actually. Once you learn it, it's easy. But until you know what you're talking about, what you're doing, it's not so easy. But it feels almost like you take the energy and you center it down your middle of your body, and you just be sure of who you are. So the supporting cards are Seven of Pentacles, which is reaping the rewards for putting in the effort. And then I get a card that is my marriage card, the Four of Wands. So we're going to, and it would indicate that from the next few days, that we're going to kind of marry the energies together in ourselves. It's a time to celebrate. And the next card is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is, again, a card of putting in the effort, reaping the reward. So this week, the very power of this week is the effort we have put in. We are going to see it. And it is what comes right after it. And there's another card that comes that it's sandwiched between, which mitigates it, is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is depression. And there are a lot of people who have been going through, are in depression right now. It's just part and parcel of the energies. This would indicate that maybe it's time to allow this energy to shift out and change, because the next card is Temperance, and that's moving the old energy out, putting the new energy in. And it is powerful new energy. Three of Wands, and I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop it after these two cards. Three of Wands is again putting your eggs in a few baskets, not one basket, but a few baskets, and moving forward in life, being the master of your own life, not allowing others to tell you what to do, but allowing yourself to know what to do. And knowing comes from the heart. I'll always say that. I suspect I'll always say that unless something new comes along. The Knight of Pentacles, which is be proud of who you are. Stand in your power and look at what you have reaped, what you have done. What have you done? A lot of people look at spirituality and they don't realize that it is something you can be proud of, something that you can grow with, something you can be. That is more valuable than all the gold in the world, because you can take it with you. You can't take gold with you. You can have all the gold in the world. You can be a 1%er. You can't take it with you. You can reincarnate back into it, but then you also get the crap that goes with it. But growing spiritually, that's gold. That's pure gold. So the expression would be to express yourself legitimately from the heart, with confidence, with your own bona fides. Be sure. And if you do, opportunity beckons much more than you can ever believe. You have this in you. You have the right to this. So opportunity beckons if you stand in your power and acknowledge that you are that person. Be powerful. Okay. And I'm going to reiterate, we have to stop a little early today because we have an appointment that we cannot miss, and we have to go to it. We can't. It's not something we can miss. So we will do as many readings as we can, and that's the best I can offer you today. Otherwise, we would have waited for tomorrow, but yeah, we didn't. So, hello, Al. How are you?
Fine. Camille Harrison starts us off with, "Hello." Yasmin Fox asks, "Hey, what is expecting me in the near future?"
Who? Jasmine?
Yasmin.
Mm-hmm.
Yasmin.
So what I saw is you planting your feet firmly on the ground, being alone. It's exactly what I just read, actually, is you planting your feet firmly on the ground, being confident of who you are, and looking what's coming to you firmly in the eye and saying, no, I reject you. And being strong enough to let it go and let it not affect you. Because you do that, of course, something positive and good comes your way. So I see you being powerful. So what's coming your way? Okay.
Parshi Vaswani asks, "I started talking to my ex this month and we argued yesterday. Do you see us talking again, or is this the end?"
I think that argument actually might have opened up some new energy for you, and the things are going to shift in a very interesting way. And I'm going to add here, I'm not 100% sure. Be very, very careful, because it may or may not be a positive shift ultimately. It will be fun in the short term. If you're only looking for the short term, it would be fun. Long term, I'm not sure what will happen. So don't go into it with your eyes closed. Make sure your eyes are wide open. Okay.
Aaron Wu with a $7 super chat asks,
Hey, Aaron.
"Hey, Eliz-sha and Elle. Looks like second half of 2021 will be lots of movement and change in my life. How will things look like by the end of 2021 for me?"
Yeah, I agree. 2021 is going to shift into high gear. I do actually see you happy in the end. In December, I see you happy. You kind of breathlessly happy. So there is something coming your way that the outcome is going to be positive. Let's put it that way, for everything that's included. And I could be 100% wrong, but it feels like there's a shift in your job expectations. Maybe you move to another department. Maybe you get a promotion. Maybe you move to another job. It's good. It's a very positive thing. But there is a shift in your job somehow. I can't see clearly what it is. There's also a shift in maybe it would be called a continued shift in your relationship expectations. Things seem to be shifting positively there. But there's a lightness about you. What has held you down and kept you tired and exhausted and frustrated seems to have lifted. And you may add a new fur baby too. I'm not quite sure about that, because I see them around you, but I'm not sure that I can't see them clearly enough to tell if they're the same ones or not. But it's a positive shift with the fur babies. And but I do see you sharing food with somebody, and it's romantic, because nobody looks at somebody like that without romance, without a comfortable assuredness that there's romance in there, and that there's not love. The look I see you, and I can't see who it is, but I see you looking at somebody, and the look on your face is that of loving. Of course, there's going to be ups and downs, but with you're in the throes of love, it's all going to be green pastures for the time being. So to get to that point, yes, I see dips and valleys, but nothing that's going to cause you great harm. When something negative happens, take a deep breath, move out into the third party position, and look at it clearly, because it may simply be old being removed to put something fresh and new in, because that's happening a lot. And I can see it continue to happen a great deal in the next 3 months, August, September, October. So November, I don't see November smoothing out fast, but I see it different. Okay? So yes, I would say that your life is going, it's like you're stepping into the first part of your life, in the first part of the new part of your life, in joy and happiness. There's a strength there that you've earned. So good luck.
Maddie Lawson.
Hey,
asks,
Maddie.
Morning, can you tell me what my guides have for me this week?
Okay, you already know this. Your guides tell you need to ground a lot, because there's a lot of things happening in your life right now, and there are little ups and downs. But basically they're saying ground, because everything that's happening, the little downs, the little ups, the little downs, they happen rapidly, and it's going to be really irritating for you. Everything's going to come out balanced, and I do see you on I think it's the 3rd or the 5th. I do see you very balanced and happy on that day, and there's a sense of joy and happiness. Things are going to work out. Just ground. Okay.
Doreen says, hey ladies, you have a message for me. What's going on for this coming week / time? Hello, Lily.
Oh, this is interesting. It's what they showed me was you getting your angel wings and wearing a long white dress like an angel, and sort of getting your angel wings. And I'm going to leave it at that, because that was a full reading basically behind that one. So yeah, you're going to get angel wings this week. Good luck. Have fun. Enjoy.
Astha Bardwa asks, hello all, anything coming up on love? Thank you so much.
Anything coming up on love? Love's always fun, hey? I have to say, love does make the world go round. There, I'm just trying to fit this on. Love does make the world go round. And for you, so you've asked this question before, I believe, and I told you that it was that you needed to look at yourself first before you move forward into a relationship. And that still holds true, but you have done a little bit of the work. So the energy is shifting, and there is somebody coming in. I can't tell you it's the one, but it is a one, and the person is fun and joyful and happy. It's a happy relationship. It appears to be a lot of teasing and innuendo, and more so at first. Whether it continues on to a full-blown relationship, I'm not 100% sure. But the beginning is teasing and flirting and enjoying. So at this point, go with the fun and the flirting and enjoying. And I'm going to suggest strongly that you do not jump into any kind of physical relationship very quickly. Try and wait 3 months, because then you get to know the true person behind the relationship. In the first three months, you just think you know the person. There's so much to happen, so much that you need to go through first before you can do that. And you know that stage where you flirt and you're fun and it's giggly? You can't get it back once it's gone. So enjoy it. But it's coming. It feels close. Not tomorrow, but close. Okay?
Spirit Feather asks,
Hi, Spirit.
Hey, ladies, how are you? Just would love to hear a message from my dragons, Arthra, the Alcor, and Athra.
I can't help you with that because I don't know how to pronounce it either. Let me see.
I just think of Arthur.
No, it's a female.
I know, but
It's the female form of Arthur, maybe. So they're surrounding you, and they're kind of bathing you in their breath, but not the breath they use to clean out things. This is a breath of support and buoying you up, and a little bit of cleansing too. They would suggest, if you have a chance, please go swim. If you need to immerse in water is what they're suggesting to help continue the cleansing. But they are very supportive, and they can't exactly clap. Well, they can if they feel like it. Dragons can do just about anything they like, but they're sending you a tremendous amount of love, and they're very pleased with where and how and what you're doing. Okay, but remember, they think you should go immerse in water.
Maria Herrera.
Hey, Maria.
Says hello. Jenny Jones asks, hello, ladies. Are my bitter family members helping my child's father plot against me?
I hate to say this, but I got a distinct feeling of yes. So cover up any of the holes, the situations in your life that fill in any of the holes that are that could possibly be used against you, either by looking at them very carefully and seeing how they do not affect you, or actually doing something to repair that gap in your life, because it is to your child's benefit that things do not shift in the way these people are trying to do it. It is to your benefit that the child does not have to deal with a situation. So look for anything that could be used against you and see what you can do. And I'm really sorry about that.
Shanu asks, hello, ladies. Any messages from my beautiful guides? Love and light to you.
So it's almost like they're putting you in a area of protection, so that the energy doesn't continuously hit you and knock you around. So right now, whatever's happening in the energies, you don't need to feel it. You don't need to learn these lessons. So you're being protected from the energetic elements. I would say take it, enjoy it, have a bit of a holiday if you can. I mean, if you can get out and sunbathe for a little bit without burning yourself, get out and do something gives you a chance to relax. Don't worry, don't stress, just be. Have a mojito. You know, just take this chance to be in a space of ease. Okay.
Tea Lady the Truth says, hello, hello, good ladies.
I haven't heard that name before. That must be new.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Kosha W asks, hello, ladies. Can you please give me details about my future husband? Thank you. Nope.
I don't like doing that, but let me see what I can do. I don't like doing that because our future is actually fluid. We don't know for sure, and you will be attracted to the right person for you at this moment. But you grow and you become more, then you have a chance of attracting a different kind of person that's more to that level of growth. So I don't like to put that in, because if I say he's blonde, blue-eyed, and this guy with gorgeous brown hair and chocolatey eyes comes, and you say no because my guy's blue-eyed, and you miss out. Yeah, but the brown-eyed guy was the right guy because you grew and changed. The future is fluid. But let me see what I can see as general as possible. Well, is definitely taller than you. Has a light around him. Maybe that's because there's backup light, but when you look at him, it feels like you can almost see his aura. It's sort of electrical. He's got a bit of power there in his energy. Tiny bit cocky, which is nice in a man. A little bit, not a lot. You want a man to be self-assured and confident in who they are. Wears his clothes very nicely. How you consider nicely and I consider nicely will be two different things, but it fits well over his butt, and butts are really important. A nice shaped butt is always kind of fun. Good shoulders. More importantly, though, he's got a smile on his face. And it looks genuine. It looks like it hits his eyes. It's not just a smile that cold eyes kind of thing. So look for somebody who has a smile that lights up his face and has energy that kind of glows behind him, kind of electric blue to my sight. And you'll know because your heart will go pop, 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 when you meet him. There'll be an attraction. I suspect you've known this man many lifetimes. So yeah, it will be fun. He's nice to look at. He's somebody that you find totally attractive. Okay.
Kaina Bokari asks, hey, beautiful ladies, when will Chev and I have our first kiss, be more affectionate towards each other? I'm tired of repressing, and I'm just more than ready for a breakthrough. Just don't want to feel defeated after opening up.
So his energy is one of...
They're both female.
Oh, okay. The energy is one of fear, honestly. It's attraction, but afraid of giving their heart, afraid of being more open, there's just fear. There's also a feeling of really wanting to be with you. What I would suggest, since you're both females and you don't have to follow the male-female dance, so you take her out for coffee and you talk. You do a heart-to-heart talk. No expectations of physical relationships at that point. Just talk. Tell her how you feel. Tell her that, and do it from the heart. If you do it from the heart, the energy will connect and you will communicate. Her fear is valid. May not be truthful, but it's her fear, so it has a validity. Okay, does that make sense? I don't feel that her fear, if taken into light of day, will stand up. Communicate. You have the right to communicate. Okay, so go out and have a cup of coffee. Nobody else around. Heart to heart. Buy her a heart-shaped cookie or something too. Why not? Be romantic. There is nothing wrong with romance. Okay.
Maria Herrera asks, a message from my guides. Thank you.
It's one you've heard many times, but you're hearing it. You're hearing it more and more. I suspect they're telling you to stand in your power. They're telling you to be sure of yourself. You have a great deal of energy. You have put it aside for centuries, lifetimes. Pull it in. Be who you are. You have no reason to be afraid of the power within you. And as for a move, because I know this is always a second question, I almost feel that the people below will move before you do. I'm not sure if that's valid or not, but if they do, then you should look into moving downstairs. Okay, good luck. But stand in your power.
Hearts Love Joe says hi. Tay says,
Hey, Tay.
hello. I have been having a hard time feeling the spirit of my dog Lily. Can you tell me why her spirit seems distant?
I think it's because you're looking away from yourself. Do you look down at your feet? Because I don't think she's ever kind of left your feet. I see her right at your feet, and it's so close that it's basically intermingled with your energy and your spirit. So you're having a hard time feeling her because you're looking outside rather than inside. Try looking inside and let me know how that works. Because Lily hasn't left yet.
Hearts Love Joe asks, I wanted to ask if Jackson wants to reach out to me soon.
Kind of does, kind of scared. That's basically what I got. Kind of yes, kind of scared. So as long as fear is there, and this is something I've noticed for readings and my own dealings with life, when there's fear, the fear 90% of the time wins. It takes a great deal of courage to break away from the fear. And the thing is about fear is the fear is usually greater than the action. If I don't know if there's a way you can reach out without it appearing too obvious, to give Jackson a line to coast in on, just to say a hi, how are you kind of coasting in to see how the energy is for him, so he can see how the energy is for him, is what I'm meaning. If you can do that, that will speed things up. Otherwise, you have to wait until he gets over his fear. And fear, when it's not dealt with, gets bigger and bigger. It doesn't get smaller. But he does care.
Jennifer Schwab says, hello, my daughter Sydney is working. If one is wondering, I know how to read, I promise. My daughter Sydney is wondering if her cat Sakura is a reincarnated soul from her deceased cat JJ that passed away many years ago. They look very similar and have similar personalities.
The cat is hilarious, by the way. He jumps in and out of his body like jumping up onto a chair or something. And yes, the answer is, I would say uncategorized. I don't know how. Yes, the answer is totally yes. the cat is hilarious, and the cat's personality is going to continue to expand. So good luck with that. Cats and expanding personality can be very entertaining. The cat's going to be a little bit of a mischief, more so.
Maggie asks, "Hello, hope you all are fine. Should I keep looking for a job in another company or improve the one I'm at?"
Both. Keep working at improving what you've got, but continue to look for something outside of yourself, a job, but only look for something that is higher up than what you've got. So because you have no rush to do it, but then and continue to raise the bar where you are, so that if something good comes along and it's better than what you've got, you can do it. Plus, going on interviews is really good training, whether you get the job or not. Interviewing is art, and it would be good for you to get that art done under. It would be good for you to learn the art of interviewing.
And I'm sorry ahead of time. I will probably butcher your name. Apologies. Shafa Dabas asks, "Hi, what's coming towards me?"
It's funny when you said that. I look and I got the word joy. And that's all it's just sort of like joy was walking over the hill towards you. So I don't usually get that kind of a message, but that's the message I got. Joy is coming to you. What that looks like, all I saw was the big printed letter word joy. So I think joy for you is probably unique to you more so than other people. And you know what's coming. And I can feel you smiling inside. You know what's coming to you. So congratulations. I don't think I need to add more.
Hearts Love Joe says, "I have been waiting patiently for him to contact me, and I haven't heard from him yet. I worry he doesn't want to talk to me." Manny Lawson says, "LOL, okay, I'll do it more. Thank you." Aaron Lou says, "Thank you very much, Elisha."
Okay, good luck. It looks good, Aaron. Hang on, let me... So it's almost like him is on two different lines. One he wants to, one he's running away. And he hasn't figured out which line he's on yet. There's, again, if you were listening to what I said earlier about fear, there's a great deal of fear there. And the fear has to, and quite often people are afraid of being happy. Truthfully, I was presented with a choice of being happy or joyful, and I started questioning it. One of my friends called me out on it, and I go, crap, this is right. I call it rabbiting. I was going to run. So this is what this guy is doing. He has a chance to be happy, and he's afraid of being happy. So he's running.
You're going back to Hearts Love Joe.
Yeah. No.
Aaron?
Him. That was not a question. Sorry. Anyhow, yeah, I guess so. So if there's fear, it takes a lot of energy to break through.
Doreen says, that is so beautiful. Thank you.
Good luck there, Doreen. Being an angel's not my cup of tea.
Lori Steinhoff, I apologize if I butchered your last name, asks, hello, lady. I would like to know if I will find a new love again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The answer is yes, but first deal with the mourning, the sadness within. Until you do, you're not open to finding new love. You have to allow the mourning to work itself through. And what I suggest is it's kind of I call it the screen door effect. When the energy comes through, look at it, follow it, let it go. Let it just continue on past. And this can happen 20 times a day, but continue to do that. And there will be a deep sadness that goes with it. But each time it will become a little less. But if you hold it and look at it, then you entrench it into your soul, let it go. Just let it go past. And each time it will be a little easier and a little healthier, and you will heal faster. But until you heal, there's no room for somebody else to come in. But when you do, that person comes in, it's probably be a keeper. Okay, but first release. Okay, you're hurting so much. I want to cry. Okay, let it go as much as you possibly can, bit by little bit. But mourn. You do have to mourn. Okay.
Spirit Feather says thank you. Naya asks, hello, what should I expect coming for me next year?
Next year is a whole new year. As a general rule for the first 6 months, I don't think you should have asked that question, because what I saw was a mix master. So things are going to be really topsy-turvy, and you're going to be shifting to this one, you're going to go back to that one. Life is going to have a lot of exciting moments for you for the first January to June. Well, maybe March, April. There's a lot of movement in your life, a lot of shifting, a lot of changing, and you actually look like you're enjoying it, having a blast. To me, it looks exhausting. So things are going to shift and change dramatically for you. I'm not 100% sure how, but you're going to have fun doing it. It's like a roller coaster ride. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be remarkable. Just hang on tight.
Keisha says thank you. Kayanat says thank you. Cassie Sue asks, hello, ladies. Wondering if my guides have any messages for me, please and thank you.
I think they've told you this before, but they're telling you just to dance, just enjoy life, just, and they're showing something like Irish river dance. You know, it's a joyful dance. What they're suggesting. So basically, I guess they're suggesting that you bring your energy back up to what it was when you were younger and you saw life through rose-colored glasses. Because in this case, I don't usually recommend that you fake it till you make it. I don't believe in that. But in this case, if you allow yourself to be happy, you will attract the happiness into your life. And what you want will be attracted to you far quicker than if you and that's all you need to do. You just allow yourself to be joyful, allow yourself to face whatever lessons are coming and go through them. But the joy, being happy yourself, is what will attract to you what you want more than anything else that you do in the world. Good luck.
Hearts Love Joe says, so I make him really nervous. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, you make him really, really nervous.
Joe Fermino asks, hello,
hey, Joe.
Any messages from my guides towards my next 30 days? Thank you both a lot.
So I see you. This is interesting. I've never seen this for you before. I see you. I don't know if you know what the word hunkering down means, but I see you just sort of sitting, squatting down and planting your feet very strongly in the earth, waiting and watching. It's sort of like a hunter waiting for game to come into your range of vision before you when the game, whatever it is, I don't know what it is, a business opportunity or something comes into range, then you very quietly, calmly get up and it's yours. But you have to wait for it to come to you. Hunker down, wait for the energy to shift, and it will come to you. Okay? And by the way, thank you everybody for the super chats. It really, really does help.
Lily Jo asks, hello ladies, how are you? I
Lily.
finished my test period at work now. Any energies surrounding it? Thanks. I just like everybody around is kind of going, okay, it's over. And the boss also has that energy. Okay, it's good. I think you'll find that things are a lot smoother, and it's not like they're looking over your shoulder quite so much anymore. They seem to take their test period extremely carefully. But after that, it's sort of like they back off and go, okay, yeah, got it, it's fine. And it's almost like you're going to be accepted into the, it's sort of like the lunchroom circ energy. It's like, okay, you can come into the lunchroom now and have lunch with us. I know that's not what happened, but that's the end. It feels like the energy is, okay, it's much easier now. So, congratulations. Shatha Aldabas says, I hope so, heart. Patricia Scowen asks, hi Eliz-sha and Elle, how are you? How is everyone? Do my guides have any messages? Thanks.
They don't have message per se, but it's really weird. It's like they have, angels that play an instrument. It's like they're sitting up above you, playing an instrument, sending the powerful positive energy down to you. I would suggest that it's saying that for the next tiny little while, things may not not shift, but they will, but it will change for you. Cherubs, they look like cherubs. And they're there with you. They're giving you the positive energy, but they're not. I can't see a shift, but you are becoming. You're standing in your power a lot more. You're a lot more confident, sure. That's what they're giving you. Oh, congratulations! That's a good one.
Maria Herrera says with a $1.99 super chat says thanks. Erica Brooks Johns asks blessings, Miss Elisha L and moderators. Just stopping by to say happy weekend and thanks for all you do. I found a feather. Butterflies were near me, and I saw a rainbow. I feel good.
Yeah, you should.
I feel good things near.
Yeah, I agree. And there's a positive energy coming for people who've done the work, and I know you have. There's a lot of really good energy coming. And so it really pays to do the work.
She adds, namaste and thank you so thank you. You look so pretty.
Thank you so much. It makes me feel so good. I've been working on it, actually. I've discovered something called intermittent eating. And I am amazed at how much better I feel when I eat sort of on a limited time basis. So right now I'm doing a 12-12, but you can do a 16-8 or 19-5 or they have something called Omega, which I've done a couple of those too, but I don't prefer it over the other ones. But the fact that I give my body a chance to relax during eating periods, it's really freeing, and it gives your body a chance to bring your insulin down, so that you don't have as much. It seems to cause less stress. And yes, I would suggest to anybody they check it out. Can't suggest it's for everybody because it's not, but it is worth checking out and learning more about intermittent eating. And honest to God, I feel so much better on it. It's just amazing. But thank you.
Greek Maria.
Hey, Greek Maria.
Hello, pretty ladies. Any messages regarding career, please and thank you.
Regarding career. Well, I have a few feelings on that, and I have for a while. So I think your ideas may shift and change, but that's about all I can suggest. I would rather talk to you about that face to face, if you don't mind, because I've had a feeling for a while that something about that is going to shift.
B. Erla says, hello, dear Elisha and L. Tay says, thank you. I will try to look a little closer for her. I'm happy to hear she's been at my feet this whole time.
No, she hasn't. She definitely hasn't left, but she's very quiet. That's one thing I have to say. She is very, very quiet. She's not unhappy, by the way.
B asks, may I know what does Jeff want with me truly? With me from me truly. We recently got in contact again, and he's separated from his girlfriend. Thank you so very, very, very much.
He really missed you a lot. And I think what he really wants is for you to be part of his life, but the distance is kind of astronomical. And honestly, what you have right now, I don't think you should get rid. I don't think you should I don't think you should stop doing what you want, because you cannot stop your dream, and I don't think you should stop your dream. But if he loves you as much as he thinks he does, he can wait for you.
Jennifer Schwab Spirit Feather says, sorry, hearts, never mind. Jennifer Schwab says, thank you. Her fur baby Sakura jumps on her shoulders like it is a bird watching from above. LOL. She does have an interesting personality. She's very sweet, but mischievous when being playful.
Yeah, and it's just going to, it's not going to get, it's going to increase. As she ages, it's going to increase a lot. She's got so much personality. It's just amazing.
Lori Steinhoff says, thank you. Patricia's going hold on. Lots of conversations. Naya says, thank you. God bless and keep safe. Patricia Scowen says, nice to meet you here again, Erica. Sorry. Again, lots of conversations.
Which we really appreciate. We'd love that it's become a community.
And it's just hard to figure out
which ones to read,
which is not.
but it is kind of exciting that people have got to know each other here, and I really love it.
The Erla with the Euro 50 sends a flower. Cassie Sue says, thank you. I got the visual of Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act singing Get Up Off That Thing. Makes sense.
Okay, good.
Jennifer Schwab says, I know I asked a question for my daughter, but if you have time, can you tell me why the loan officer won't call us back? We're waiting on the loan approval for our new home. The homeowners are impatient.
Okay, it feels like he hasn't got an answer for you yet, and that's the only reason he hasn't called back. But he's hopeful. If that makes sense, he thinks that he can make things work for you, but he doesn't want to talk to you until he can offer it to you. And how do I say this? It's not your fault that they haven't reached out to you. So hopefully the people will become more patient with you, for you. But ask them to be patient. Tell them you can't go any faster than what the loan officer is offering.
I apologize for butchering your name. Elif Burkert. Sorry. Hi, Eliz-sha. I just want to know if IVF treatment, will I get pregnant soon?
Oh, okay. So first of all, I'm going to give you a bit of advice. That's a very expensive treatment. While you're at it, go to the health food store and ask them also for their version of treatment, because it might have an ability to clear away that which is problematic. And I don't know if they told you this. Don't eat any milk products. No milk products at all. Butter you're fine with. especially Guy. I do see in your future, I see two bright souls coming in. Time-wise, I'm not sure, but they will be very close together. There could be twins, or it could be you get pregnant, have a baby, get pregnant within 6 months. So you have Irish twins. You do have children coming in. They're beautiful, and they are definitely a light on the world. And I'm sorry, I cannot tell you how soon, but they don't feel far away. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say 3 months, within the next 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 months. They're kind of close, but they're not immediate. Okay.
Patricia Scone says, thank you, Eliz-sha. Sure I am. I think you mean heart. Has the fog,
Harp, yes.
has the fog cleared so you can send the cross? Please tell the cherubs to move for me. Thanks for everything.
It's not so much fog, it's smoke. Our entire province is on fire.
Yeah, and we have one 30 miles away in that direction, one 30 miles away in that direction, one 30 miles away in that direction. And no, the smoke is really bad. You cannot see the mountains. But yes, I am so apologetic. I just have not gone outside.
We suck at going to the post office.
That too, but we have not been going outside.
We've been busy between
Not-
smoke, inhalation, and
But yeah, we have not gone outside. I so apologize for
I
that.
will start cracking the whip, and we'll either send it later today or Monday at the earliest.
See, part of the problem is I have to go on my computer and fight with my computer,
And do customs.
and I hate doing customs with a passion.
She really does.
So I keep saying, if I ever get a secretary, that's her job.
Spirit feather. I'm kidding. Not really, but I'm kidding.
Not really. I already said with Spirit Feather moves out here, she could have that job. But yeah, no, I hate that job. And I procrastinate like you wouldn't believe when it comes to that job. I'll look at it and say, yeah, I'll do it, and then walk away.
Yep. We have to send something else back to Amazon anyways, so get on that, Mom.
Sure.
Shamika Davis says, bless you, Miss Eliz-sha. How you feel about Twin Flames' journey for the planet?
I feel very powerful about that, actually, because I know quite a few twin flames that are coming together right now. And it is a new kind of twin flame. I have no name for it. Maybe somebody else has found them and has a name for it. I just know that right now, twin flames are meant to come together to help the male-female aspect of the society, of the world. And we need the power of the two, the balance of the two, to raise the energy up. So the twin flames that are coming in, they're not like the old ones. They're not the kind that go and they can't get along until their very last lifetime. These twin flames are coming together, and they're like this, and they work together, and it's powerful, and it's exciting, and it's so powerful. It's kind of frightening, but I've seen it. I've seen a lot of them happening, and it's something that is a necessity. So yes, I have very strong feelings about twin flames right now.
Shamika Davis adds, I've been seeing a lot of red birds. What does that mean? Google is your friend.
Yeah, really. So I'll tell you a short story. It's not really pertinent, but I think it's kind of funny. On Monday, Elizabeth and I she did her in-depth. And you can go to on this channel and look at it. And she talked, and she's really, really good at what she does. She did interactive, but she talks a lot. And so at the end, we had time left over. And so I said, okay, because she does spirit animals, tell me what my spirit animal is. And she says, she looks at me and says, alligator. I go, alligator? I live in the north. There's no alligators around here. And I thought, okay, cool. I went back and I Googled it later, and alligator fit me to a T. I was kind of nonplussed about it, but yes, believe it or not, Northern Lady has an alligator as a spirit animal. And the red birds, that's joy, happiness. It's the ones I know that are red. They're very smart. They're very they're thieves. They'll come to if you're sitting at a table outside eating, they'll come and steal right off your plate. They used to when the loggers used to eat outside and they'd have flapjacks. They'd come and steal the flapjacks right off the loggers' plates. So they're not afraid of anything. So I would look for spirit animal, but Google red, and I do suspect it's a rather powerful totem. Okay.
Lori Steinhoff is asking a question for her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She lost her best friend recently. Will he visit her soon, as she is trying to be patient, wait, and misses him so much?
Is it through a death?
I am not sure.
Okay. I'm assuming that he died. And it depends how long ago it was. But I think if he passed away, he's already come back. And there's a great deal of love and attraction between the two of them. It's a very powerful love energy. So it's almost like the energy is he's come and he's going to be one of her guides. So they're going to always be together. And all she has to do is learn how to talk to him. And when she already does talk to the other side, she's not listening close enough. She has too many expectations in the way because he's already there. And they're always going to be together. As you know, there's always going to be that special bond. Not that she won't have other men in her, other loves in her life, because she will. There's a very strong indicator of that. Okay, so just know that he's already there, and waiting for her to hear him.
Leanne McKinley asks, I feel so blessed when I catch you live. Can Roger and I rekindle what was?
Not right now, but yes, and make sure you really want it. And it's a ways away. He has to go through some other things first before that can happen, but make sure you want it, because I'm not 100% sure that what was is as I think that you might find that you've outgrown that, and that what can come up for you is better than what was. And there is a powerful energy of what was, and you can build on it, but you have to change. Even if he comes back, you have to shift it and change it to make it into something else. You can't go back. I mean, he can come back in, but it won't be the same.
All right. Elif Bruckert, again, apologize. Says, thanks so much for the answer. Jennifer Schwab says, thank you so much. The husband homeowner is leaving for military school for the month of August and wants to list with a realtor if we don't get back with an approval letter. I'm staying in contact.
Okay. I have a. Can you help me with this one? Because I care too much.
I think even if the husband is, if he wants to sell right away, I think his wife is going to talk him into just waiting a bit longer, letting her see the deal through, or
Because there's ways of doing it where he can do it long. We've sold houses
long
where
distance.
long distance. He's just impatient.
Yeah. He wants things finalized before he leaves, but his wife can also deal with.
You can, even if you just deal with him, it's still something that can be done.
Yeah.
And I think if you talk to him and let him know how much you care, he will be amenable.
Yeah. Pretty much. All right. Jasmine Moore says, hello, Elisha. I have a new space currently, and my guinea pigs. My guinea pigs, and I don't know if I'm fit to keep them. Should I find a better home for them?
I got not yet. Just wait a little bit longer, because I have a feeling with you find a new home for them, you will be a little unhappy with what the results. So just wait a little bit longer, maybe 2-3 weeks, and because I suspect the home you find them for right now would not be the best home. If you can wait that long, I would wait just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer.
Jasmine, got you. Patricia's going says, "Dear God, please take care of the world is so dangerous. No worries. Sorry, it is a nightmare to send."
No, it's not. I just hate it. It's not a nightmare. I just hate it.
It's because our post office website, the Canadian Post website, is not very intuitive.
Not at all. It keeps kicking me out.
And
constantly.
that really enrages Mom.
Yeah, I sit here and I yell at it.
She really does. So, like, it will be quiet. I'll be doing my own thing, working on my computer, and then suddenly I'll hear, bloody shit, hell!
Yeah, I believe in the lymphatic system, where sometimes you just got to say what you got to say because it relaxes you, and it does.
And
smart people swear honestly. And spiritual people swear honestly.
Depending on the amount of bloody shit hell tone is in her voice, I will either tentatively ask, "Are you okay?" Or I will keep very, very quiet and hope this wrath doesn't turn on me. Occasionally it will, in the act of, "Can you help me?" And it's just very, I don't really want to go near you right now. You're scary.
Yeah. My dog doesn't like it either.
Nope, we have the bruises and scars to prove it.
But
Speaking of,
I am more relaxed after I swear.
It's true. Though, funny story, side note tangent. So yesterday, Tully, and those who have followed us for quite a while know Tully being a
Wimp.
Of like any sort of pain
Epic
or
proportions.
discomfort. So yesterday morning, he and I are sleeping together, cuddling. He's partially laying under my blanket, and suddenly I get woken up with this mom. Mom!
It was a blood curdling scream. It's the kind you wake up from a dead sleep, sitting bolt up in bed, and I swear I thought he's dying. He's dying. He's got to be dying.
The only thing that was the issue was he was stuck in my blanket.
And as soon as you moved the blanket, he was fine and
He
went back
right
to sleep. And I thought to myself, nobody's moving. I'll wait until everybody gets up to find out if he's dead or not. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah.
But literally, he screams like a little...
He's a toddler. Like, nightmare proportions. Mom is the worst scream in the world. Like, no matter what, it can be like the tiniest of like, I'm stepping on Joe, on our one of our other dog's tail accidentally. Mom!
Well, the other day he sat on his leash and he couldn't move and he started crying. I thought he was dying again.
We have so many stories about that boy being a joke.
But he'll run upstairs, then fall upstairs.
Yeah.
He is our clown.
He really does. Like, when he passes away, that scream of "Mom" is going to stick around
for the rest of our lives.
All right, back to questions. Jennifer Schwab says, thank you both for your time and energy. You're always so gracious and cool towards me and my family. We appreciate you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and weekend. Namaste.
I hope so too. Thank you.
Asel asks, hello, ladies. What does Dule feel about me?
Delay.
Daulet.
I don't think it's Delay, but
I'm not sure how else to pronounce it, so apologies.
very definitely aware of you. It's almost like sat up, looked around, and goes, very interesting. Don't think... I'm going to with D, has made up the mind yet which way they're going, but really, really strong attraction. I think I'd keep an eye on that as strong attraction because it could work out for both of your benefits in a very, very powerful way.
Margaret Ferguson asks, hello, will I move house this year?
This year?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. Probably maybe November, maybe earlier. I'm not good with time. I honestly not. But I do think this potential of you moving houses is very strong for you. And having said that, it's almost like it's on a timeline that's waving so that it could switch timelines and the timeline could switch to a faster move or a slower move or even a non-move. But at the moment, the timeline is on, it is on a yes to move line.
Julie J asks, hello, lady, lovely people. I often have many dreams about my brother. I wonder if these are shared dreams. What are your thoughts? Many thanks.
Yes, I think it's shared dreams. I'm a firm believer if you're thinking about somebody, they're thinking about you, and and dreams often are about you. But I also have dreams which tell me what's happening with a friendship in my dreams. And I do have a lot of my readers are dreamers, which means they do have a lot. They do know what's happening in the dreams with different people, and it doesn't have to be for themselves. It can be for other people. So I do believe that dreams are multidimensional, and the potential is that yes, you are sharing this dream time with your brother.
Lori Steinoff asks or adds, thank you. Yes, he passed away July 3rd.
Oh, that was
They were not lovers, more like brother
no.
sister
Yeah,
relationship.
no, I didn't get that they were lovers, but they were really close. It's almost like they were twin flame energy, actually. But he's definitely there, and she is a VIP in his opinion, in his energy. That between the two of them, it was they're very powerful energy between them.
They were inseparable. They talked and hung out on a daily.
Yeah.
B. Airless says, thanks so much, Eliz-sha. I can't give up on my dream because it will drain me of my joie de vivre and drive. Right now, I just enjoy the time that I get to spend with him and make the moments special. Thank you again for being here for all of us, Eliz-sha and Elle. Rainbow hugs.
Rainbow hugs back, Bree. And I want you so badly to succeed. I want to hear CDs about your records or whatever they're called nowadays.
All of the above.
And I want to hear your name up in. I want to see your name up in lights because I think you deserve it.
Patricia Scone says, you need me, a Virgo Eliz-sha, but I would probably get annoyed too. Silver Bangles asks, hello ladies, any messages from my mother, please?
So your mom comes in and it's actually a little bit of a giggle. She comes in and she's kind of giggles when she comes in, and of course the first thing they say is that they send love to you. Why? So something's coming your way and your mom's so excited. That's why she's giggling. It's something you're going to love. It's something your mom would love. I'm not 100% sure you will love it as much as your mom loves the idea of it. And with your mom very well, what she always wanted for you, and you're going often go, no, I don't think so. That's coming in for you. And she's not telling me what it is. She's just sitting here kind of chuckling and thinking she's really delighted for you, by the way. But she's delighted from a mom's perspective. And of course, the love comes through very powerfully.
Gabby McMaster asks, will Pat and I be okay?
Yes. What you're going through is actually a growing experience. Just be patient, listen, hear, then and understand. Don't react. Don't take time to act, because what you're hearing is not what Pat is saying. Okay? So when you can hear what Pat is saying and understand where Pat is coming from, it will be actually not the same thing as you think it is. And that is so convoluted. Be patient, figure out what Pat is actually saying, because the language meanings are from you to Pat, two different energies. Okay, it is not what you think. Okay, so what you need is a dictionary that says Tat language that translates into your language.
I think everybody needs that kind of dictionary.
I think
Specific
so.
person language to specific person language.
Yeah. So what I suggest is you listen to it from the heart. Breathe. No movement, none whatsoever until you go, oh, I got it. Then deal with it. But yes, this is surmountable. You can make this work.
Oslim Saipan.
That's
I
a new name
apologize for
too, right?
butchering. I think so.
Yeah, we've had a few new names
Yeah.
today. That's kind of cool.
Though from the way that they're interacting with us, they've been, I'm assuming, long-time viewers, maybe?
It could be.
They could be. Hello, Eliz-sha. Any messages from my father? Thanks. Also, apologies for butchering your name.
Okay, I'm supposed to be on a reading.
Well, should we call it?
Let me see. I thought I said 7:30 or 1:30.
You might have. They also might have decided 1:30 means 1.
Yeah, quite often that happens.
Because time zones.
Yep. Okay.
We are coming to an end anyways.
Oh, good, because I'm running out.
So, I think after Oslim, again, I apologize.
and
we have
Elle has to.
Yeah,
Got it.
after Oslim, we have one more question and then we can call it.
All right.
So, messages for father, from father.
From father. From what was the name?
Oslim, Ozlem.
So he comes in very quickly, and his energy is very kind of light, light-hearted. He's comes in, and there's a kind of a joy about your father that. And the first energy always, when it comes through me, always is about loving, sending love to you. Always, always, always. And the energy that comes from the other side, I have no words for the depth of it, honestly. It is just amazing. And sometimes it's so strong, I tear up. But your father's here, and he sends love to you. And I also get a sense that when the two of you were alive, there was not always a complete communications. You didn't always understand each other, but your father says, I always loved you. There always was I was always very proud of you. I always loved you. And he says, I'd shake my hands because I could feel that there was a miscommunication, and it was not always a huge miscommunication. It was just sort of a disturbance in the force kind of thing. And he said, I'd shake my head, but I didn't know how to deal with it. And so right now he's standing here, and he just says, I'm so proud of you for what you're doing, how you're doing, and how you're developing. And know that he's always there. I mean, sometimes you get a whiff of the scent that went with him. I'm not sure what it was. It's something, maybe a kind of soap or tobacco or coffee. I'm not exactly sure. But he's always there with you, and he's always supporting you as much as he can from the other side. And he's just very pleased with how you're growing, how you're moving, how you're standing in in your strength. Okay?
Lily Dulo says, thanks a lot, ladies. Christine Romero asks, hello, I would like to know if my mother, who has passed, is connected to my daughter. My daughter talks about her all the time, but never met her.
There is a really, really strong connection. It's almost like she's with your daughter a lot. And I think as your daughter ages, your mother will step back and become more of a guide than at this point. They communicate a lot together. There's your mom adores your daughter, and allow it to be a healthy relationship. And I do feel it will shift and change as your daughter becomes a bit older and she has other interests come into her life. But your daughter also passes on messages to you from your mom. So when she talks about her, listen. Okay, and remember, it's coming through the mouth of a child, so it's coming through the child's filter. So you have to filter out that as well to get the message that your mother would have actually sent, the pure essence of it. But there's a powerful communication.
All right. Bierla says, you both are the best. Silver Wrangle says, thank you. Gabby McMaster says, thank you so much. Brenda, whose last name I still can never pronounce, asks, hi, beautiful ladies. Any messages from my spirit guides? And thank you. And you will be our last question.
Okay, this is the answer you get quite often, unfortunately, but it's still telling you to stand in your power. And you don't have to be aggressive standing in your power. Just stand in your power and let what's happening move around you. And it won't break against you. The energy will shift around you and keep on going. All right? Yeah, and as you become more and more self-confident, more and more in your power, things will shift and move in a positive way so that you do not have to struggle to get what you want. And what you want is coming. The stronger you get, the more likely what you want will come to pass. And that includes the education that you're looking for, as well as a living environment. Okay.
Miriam Jimenez says, love you both.
Thank you very much, Miriam.
And with that, we will wrap it up because you have a reading and I have to go.
Yes. And it was a blast. Thank you very much. And don't listen to my daughter. I only swear occasionally.
Liar.
That's true. Namaste. Namasko. Spiritual people, we live lives, you know.
Erica Brooks John says namaste and thank you. And Brenda says thank you for the beautiful validation. And Miriam Jimenez asks quickly, am I on the right path? Yes or no? I got a yes.
I got a yes too, but thanks. Because I always get yes, but you know what? You can do this, and this.
This is what I get for speeding her up.
So again, I'm just going to give you a quick question. When the heart says yes and the mind says no, which one do you follow? You follow the heart, all right? Right? So follow your heart. You're never wrong on your heart because the heart cannot lie. It only can tell you the truth, okay? Namaste.
Bye, guys. See you next week.
And I love you all. Thank you so much. Bye.